Hi, I'm Piyush Sharma here, 15CS276, and today we are going to do the first experiment of C++ lab, which is the third question, and we are also going to do one more pattern, which is Floyd's triangle using looping and branching statements. So the first question we are going to do today is the dog daycare center charges clients a daily rate that is based on both the size of the dog and the number of days per month in a client's contract. The following table shows the daily rates. So this table is basically about the weight of the dog and the number of days the dog is taken to the day care center. Okay, so the program for this is we'll start with the header file hash include istream using namespace std int main the main function. Here we have declared two variables which is days and pounds. Then enter the weight of the dog in pounds. Here we are supposed to enter the weight of the dog in pounds and enter the number of days per month for which the dog goes to the daycare center for treatment. Then here we have used the for loops. Here we have in this case we have used two for loops. The first for loop is limited. The value of the first for loop, the value of the days for the first for loop is limited within 1 to 10, and for the second for loop it is more than 10. So the first case is if pounds is less than 10, the owner has to pay 12 bucks. If pounds is greater than 10 and less than 35, the owner has to pay 16 bucks. And if pounds is greater than 35, the owner has to pay 19 bucks for the dog to the daycare center. And the second for loop, as I said before, the data is limited. Is actually the data is not limited. The data is more than 11 days. The number of days can be anything more than 11. So the same thing, if pounds is less than 10, you have to pay 10 bucks. The pound, if pounds is greater than 10 and less than 35, you have to pay 13 bucks. And if pounds is greater than 35, you have to pay 17 bucks. So that's it. We'll execute the program and see what we'll get. Enter the weight of the dog in pounds. Here we are supposed to enter the dog's weight. So in pounds, so we'll put 45. Number of days per month for which the dog is taken to the daycare center, uh, 15. So the owner has to pay 17 bucks for the dog for 15 days. Again, we can put any value of the dog and any number of days. So let us put the weight of the dog as 55 and the number of days as 5. So the owner has to pay 19 bucks. Now we'll do the Floyd's triangle. So we have to print, basically we have to print this triangle like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So these are 4 lines, 1 2 3 4. So we are going to print the Floyd's triangle. So let us see how it is done. Okay, so this program also starts with the same thing, header file hash include istream using namespace std the main function. Here we have declared four variables n I j a, which I'll tell you in the following program. So first you have to enter the number of rows of Floyd's triangles to be printed. So here n is used. So n is initialized to the number of rows of Floyd's triangle, to the number of rows to be printed. Then we use a for loop. Here I is initialized. The value of I is less than n, and n is the number of rows, and then it is incremented. And again we have used a for loop where j is initialized, j is equal to 1, j is less than or equal to 1, sorry, j is less than or equal to I, and I is less than or equal to n, number of rows, incremented. Here we have used a, and the value of a is equal to 1, so the a will start with 1. First it will print 1, and then it will be gradually incremented from 1 2 3 4 5 till whatever number you want to increment the a. Then endl to give spaces. This thing is to give space between the words, between the digits we print. And endl is for new line, return 0, return type. Okay, so we'll execute the program. Enter the number of rows of Floyd's triangle to print. We'll say 5. Enter. 5 rows. Print it. Again, we can give any value for the number of rows. So 9. Enter. Print it. Thank you.